Hello, 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 and welcome to Build Your Salon Business Talk. It's Tuesday night, y'all. Y'all know how we do, right? We come in every Tuesday night and give you the business. We like to give you information. We're gonna give you some tips, some tricks, some things to do now, some pocket resources, some information that you can use later on. We have a special guest tonight who have been licensed for 25 years, y'all. I can't wait to talk to her and for her to share her information and her knowledge with us. So let's jump into the talk, right? Get your pens, get your paper, get your mind ready, and let's get right tonight. Come on now. I need you to go ahead on and hit this share button. Just tap the share button, send it out, share it out to the community. Because as always, we come in here every night sharing our information with you. So we need you to hit this share button and do your due diligence. That's the right word, right? Due diligence, whatever words you choose to use tonight, that's what I need you to go ahead on and do and to honor tonight, because we're going to share some information with you that's going to help you get over hurdles, get through your journey of as a hairstylist. You may be trying to open a new salon and you like, listen, I need something. So we also encourage you to comment as well. Years of experience don't mean we can't share anything. That's what this platform is all about. It's all about sharing our knowledge to help a fellow beauty professional get over the hurdle. So they come on, pull us up. This is what we do. So we encourage you to ask your questions here. There's no such thing, first of all, as a dumb question. I don't believe in that. But what I do believe in is that you don't know what you don't know. So you have to ask if you truly want to know. Now, who is this lady? You like this lady in here tomorrow? I gotta ask all these questions. I gotta tap the screen and hit the hearts. I gotta give a thumbs up. I gotta share this out because I'm up here watching some Build Your Salon Business Talk. But what is the talk all about? I am your host, first and foremost. I'm ElishaMonique. I am a salon stylist coach, I'm a product development consultant, and I'm a salon business builder expert. I partner with salon owners and salon suite stylists to help you reestablish your back end structure so that you can build a team, build a clientele, increase your retail sales, possibly develop that hair product line, all while ultimately scaling a profitable beauty business. Now, I do this through either my VIP mentorship program, I do this through one-on-one coaching, I do have business strategy sessions along with the Salon Business Blueprint Club. That is a membership platform that we'll talk about later. But right now, you know what? Let me stop talking, because my guest is waiting. I have to bring her on. We got to come on and jump on in because I know y'all ready. You already hit this share button. We got to go ahead on and get this knowledge for the night so that we can start using it in order to grow our beauty business. Tonight, our special guest is Lisa Jackson. She has 25 years experience. She is a salon owner of 15 years. Well, y'all know a salon owner that has been in business for 15 years. Now, you know, some of them years are probably unsuccessful. They are struggling and they've been at the bottom of the bottom. But now, for 15 years, she got to be at the top because that is a long journey as a salon owner. So we got to get this information from her, y'all. Along with that, she's an educator. So I can't wait to talk with her. Come on in here, Lisa Perry. How you doing, girl? Jackson, I'm sorry, girl. Lisa, how are you? See, I be jacking up now, just jacking up your name. I'm sorry, hon, but we're happy to have you. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Lisa Jackson? Who is she?
Um, I'm a mother, a wife, a business owner. I have 25 years experience in the beauty industry. I've been owning the salon for about 15 years now. Um, I'm an educator. I created a technique called the no snag technique. That got pretty popular. Then I went from there. I owned Houston. I started a company called Houston Hair Weaving Center that became very, very popular in the Houston, Texas area. And from there, I actually ended up changing the name to Houston Glam Geeks because my business grew, and we was not only servicing clients with alopecia, we was servicing a wide variety of services to people in the Houston area, Dallas area, San Antonio. Pretty much people would fly in from pretty much anywhere. So I wanted to expand my brand. So I created Houston Glam Geeks. We have a full service salon, nails, barbering, um, makeup artist, esthetician, full body waxing, you name it, we did it. We also create hair extensions, wigs, and my recent baby is I created a company called Strawberry Bundles for women to get quality hair extensions, lashes, and I also created a hair vitamin called Is That Your Real Hair?
Oh,
Um, yeah, I
we're gonna.
created a hair vitamin called Is That Your Real Hair?
Okay,
Uh,
we're gonna talk about that. I want to know what that is.
yeah. Then I have a hair serum called Strawberry Fusion Super Grow. And of course the edge controls and all of that and such, and you go for it.
Okay, that is awesome. Now I hope y'all hear. What was that? What? Give me that name again. Strawberry who? Or is that your hair?
Strawberry bundles.
Okay, and is that your hair? That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Vitamins.
the
Mm-hmm.
vitamin is a brand of the strawberry bundles, but I named it Is That Your Hair?
Okay, okay. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. See, I hope y'all are taking notes. See, I caught that. I was like, "What do you mean? Is that my hair?" Okay, wait. Yes, it is. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. We're gonna dig into all of that because we gotta know what the no snag technique is. I caught that
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
Yes, we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. So as always, we have some questions laid out for you that we just want to know. And you guys out there watching, if you have any questions too, like you want to know about that no snag technique, go ahead on and drop the number one for me. If you are curious as to what that is, put the number one in the comments because we're gonna circle back around and we're gonna find out what that is a little bit later. And also along with this hair vitamin that's called Not Your Hair. See, let's get into our question first so we can come back around and we can
Okay.
get to know this product line here.
Okay.
So 25 years is a long time to be in the industry. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Salute to you. I'm
Well,
on
thank you.
18 and I'm like, oh, I feel like it just keep accumulating, getting higher and higher and higher. Thank you for
Yeah.
being a part of the industry for so long. And we want to ask you now, along this journey, I know you have reached some hiccups and I know, like you have come on some highs and some lows and you've had some lessons that you learned, of course. But what is the one thing that you can share with us? I'm a new stylist and I'm coming out of beauty school and I think I know everything and I think I know nothing, right? I'm on
Right.
one end and I'm on the other end at the same time. What is the one lesson that you can share from your experience that you like, listen, Linda, this is what I need you to know?
The one thing that I can share when I look back over my career and all the mistakes that I have made, especially coming out of beauty school, the one thing that I would suggest to any hairstylist is to get mentorship
Okay.
because you cannot know it all. You do not know it all.
Mm-hmm.
That is super important. Mentorship is everything to a new stylist,
Right.
freshly coming out of beauty school. I can't stress that enough. Even today, after 25 years, I have a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that is an absolute must in this industry because the industry changes um, constantly. The industry is changing,
Right.
and you need somebody with that wisdom,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and that can give you guidance. You need somebody smarter than you.
Right. Right.
Pretty
Basically, yes.
much.
Right. You need that listen
So
Linda
that
over your shoulder. Yes.
That's right. That's right. You need that hardcore mentorship. Someone that's not going to play any games with you, but keep you on the right track, have your best interests. I would definitely say mentorship is the number one thing I would suggest to a hairstylist coming out of beauty college.
Okay, that is awesome. So, can you give us a little bit of more insight? How do you find a mentor? I asked this question because it's easier to say to find a mentor, but sometimes we don't know how to find a mentor or who should be a good mentor for us. We know that they of course should be someone that's experienced, more experienced than us. Let's not even say experienced. They should be more experienced than us. But
Right.
how do you go about finding this person?
Well, what I would suggest would be when I say mentor, I do mean coach.
Right.
We have a ton of awesome coaches out here right now
Mm-hmm.
that are coaching us along the way. I would say get on the internet, look in your area and find you a coach because you need that one-on-one. You
Mm-hmm.
need someone that you have to report to. So my suggestion would be is find someone in the area that you live that you can go have a sit down with, or somebody that you admire. A lot of us grow up around these wonderful hairstylists, salon owners,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of times they're right there in front of us and we don't see it. Some of them don't have the title that I'm a coach, or I'm a mentor, but
Mm-hmm.
they inspire you. So I would suggest with someone, pick up their phone and say, "Hey, can you coach me? I've been following you, or I've been coming to your salon
Mm-hmm.
for X amount of years, and I would love for you to teach me some of the things that you have learned over the years."
Right, right. Yes, I love that. Okay. So I asked you to explain that because, like you mentioned, and I love the fact that you mentioned this, that your mentor may be right there in your own area, right there in your own neighborhood. And a lot of
Right,
times we don't know how to go out and find that person. Like you said, you can do a Google search, but it could be a salon owner or another stylist that you have been watching, for some time as you started to go to beauty school and get out of beauty school that probably have just been giving you little tips here or there. And you can consider that person to be a mentor. They may not consider themselves as a mentor, but they have been guiding you in a way that you like, what, that's my mentor. I'm put this out there. So I know we all got some mentors in our head as well. We got some secret
right.
mentors that we follow that they don't know they be mentoring us, but we
Absolutely.
be stalking them. Right? You like, that's my mentor over there. Probably never
Yeah,
met them a day in your life. And you like, that's my mentor. Yup.
yeah,
So
that's true. That is
yes.
very true.
So
So a
thank you for
lot of
sharing
times our
that.
mentors are right there in our community.
Mm-hmm.
And
Exactly.
we're looking online, or we're looking on Facebook, Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
or YouTube, and our mentors are right there in front of us. So I would definitely say first look within your community.
Right. I love that. So Dominique mentioned, she said, can you have more than one mentor? That's a great question, Dominique. What are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. We all have gifts in different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have, as hairstylists, you may be gifted in financing,
Right.
and you want to teach people how to handle their finances and their taxes. And then you have some that may want to teach you how to run a salon.
Mm-hmm.
So some people are excellent with creating platforms to help stylists to run their salons properly. And then you have some hairstylists that are excellent with writing books.
Mm-hmm.
So, it just depends on where you are in your career as a stylist. What are you exactly looking for coming fresh out of beauty college? And what direction that you want to go and take your career in.
Mm-hmm.
So I would suggest I have more than one mentor.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So if you feel like that you need more than one mentor, then absolutely, by all means, definitely, get you a more than one
Get
mentor.
another one. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. I love that. And Dominique, that was a wonderful question because sometimes we think because we have the one person that this one person is the person that we need and we don't need anybody, we don't need anybody else. So I love the fact that you share that because you may have somebody like you mentioned that is great in finance and
Right.
that's their limit. Like that's all they can help you with. They can't help you anything outside of that. And then you may look up to someone else, like you said, if you're trying to write a book, that they may be
Right.
able to help you with writing a book. So the person who's helping you writing a book may not be able to help you with the finances and vice versa. So that was a
Right.
great analogy. I think we kind of got it. So Dominique, go ahead on out there and find you more than one mentor based on whatever it is that you're doing right now and what you're looking for. Girl, if you need 10 mentors to get through it, then you go find you 10 mentors that's going to help you get, through the journey a little bit better. I wouldn't even say faster, just a little bit better. Like help you not make as many mistakes, because a mentor is going to tell you to avoid certain things because they've already made those mistakes. So it will behoove you to listen. If they tell you not to do something, you just be like, okay, with your tail stuck between your legs, and just don't do it. Simple as that. So we're going to go on to our next question. That was a great question. If you guys have any other questions, by all means, please comment those questions. We are here to answer those for you. Don't forget to give us the thumbs up, to go ahead on and hit this share button. Give us the hearts when we saying something like, you know what, I'm feeling you. So give us the hearts so that we can continue to bring great information to you. So we're going to move on to our next question, right? So now we are struggling. Some people are struggling inside of salon ownership, trying to get to wherever they're trying to go. Or as stylists, trying to figure out whether we should go down the road of being a commission stylist, an independent contractor, working a salon suite, working an open atmosphere. We're not quite sure on where we need to take our journey. What are 3 quick tips that you can share with other professionals who are trying to get to their next level, whatever that next level is, just based on your experience? Like, tell me something I need to know. Like, I'm about to snatch a number. Just give me 3 of them. 1 may work for me, 2 may work for me. But what are the 3 tips that you can share with somebody that's in need of help?
Well, it really depends on what kind of help that they're looking for. But one thing I can say, if you are in a private suite, I've had my experience in a private suite years ago. And what happens when you're in a private suite, you kind of lose focus on what's going on in the hair industry. So my suggestion definitely would be is to connect with as many hairstylists as you can to keep your momentum going, to keep your education going. Definitely education is number one. Try to take as many classes as you can so you can stay up on top of your technique. For as salons, I personally prefer the old school open floor concept salon. And the reason why is because you get to vibe off of one another. You get to have that camaraderie that you need to keep you going, opposed to when you're in a private suite, it's just you and your client, which is okay for some, depending on what you're doing. Some stylists do, they have clients with alopecia. Those clients definitely need to be in a closed room, private setting, if that's what they choose. But I personally feel like once the private suites came about, the salon industry lost that camaraderie that we used to have with one another, keep one another on our toes. That whole salon feel,
right?
You don't speak that anymore when you going into the private suite. So my suggestion would be definitely to connect. Stay connected with some of your favorite hairstylists, your favorite barbers, your favorite nail techs. That way, when the hair shows come about, you have someone to, I would say, tag along with you so you can go learn different techniques that you want to learn, and you get to mix and mingle with some of the best.
Someone you can vibe off of. Yes, I love that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so number one,
that'll keep you on your toes.
Okay, so number 1 was connect with others. What else is it that we can do? What are 2 more tips that we can do?
I would say get a system, because without a system, you're gonna fail. What I mean by a system is whether you're in a salon or whether you're in the private suite, you have to run your business by a system.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a system in place, you're going to be all over the place. I would say your system would be your assistant.
Okay.
Every stylist, whether you own a full service salon or whether you're in a private suite, you need a system, and not just a booking system. I'm not talking about just Schedulicity or
Mm-hmm.
Booksy or what is that other? It's another one out there that
All
I
of
think
them.
is free to everybody. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
all
all
of
of
them.
them pretty.
All of them.
So I would say definitely get a system and stick with the system to help run your business.
Mm-hmm. Right. So number one was connect with others. Number two was get a system, so that we can run our manage, not even run, so we can manage our
Manage
business
our business.
properly, because we all run in business. We all just the business is running us. Vice versa. Sometimes it happen the other way.
And let me clear up what I mean by system. I mean
Mm-hmm.
software. A
Exactly.
lot of us, a lot of us are just running our business without the proper software that we need.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us sell hair products. We sell hair weave, and we're trying to juggle all of those things at one time. Well, if you go ahead and invest in a software,
Mm-hmm.
you will be able to manage all of those things, especially if you're a one-person business. If you're a sole proprietor, you definitely need a system because a lot of sole proprietors can't afford to have a front desk receptionist,
Mm-hmm.
to help manage their books and all of that. So that's why I'm very adamant about booth renters having a software system in place
Mm-hmm.
to help manage their bookings, their finances,
Mm-hmm.
all of their promotions that they do on social media. It's almost impossible to run your business without some form of software.
What's a great software to use?
Well, I use Schedulicity because it's very reliable. And then I also have my website is set up through Salon Builders.
Okay.
That's a whole another separate system that I use. So I have two systems.
Mm-hmm.
I have Schedulicity, which it also helps me. I can do my promotions. I can do all my marketing. I can send out my emails to my clients.
Mm-hmm.
I can upload my product sales to them. And not only that, they give you revenue reports every year. It
Right.
tracks every single thing that you do, and you need that.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Schedulicity. And it's been around for many, many years. I know there's a lot of other systems popping up, but Schedulicity is my go-to. They're very reliable.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing I use is Salon Builders.
Mm-hmm.
It's a website company for the hair industry,
Mm-hmm.
and they also have a booking system built inside of your website.
Mm-hmm.
You have the all of your Google Analytics, all of that stuff is already built into the website. And I definitely recommend them. The format is beautiful. It's easy to pop in. You pop in your information and you pay your monthly fees. And it operates your business without you having to put too much work into it.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna reiterate because we have some questions popping up, and Dominique
Okay.
wanted to know what is a good software. So thank you for explaining that. I popped that in there because you are already on a roll. And I'm like, what's the software? So thank you, Dominique, for asking that question. And she mentioned that she have Booksy. So I'm just gonna clarify a little bit because I kind of know what Schedulicity is, and I know what it
Mhm.
do, and I know a little bit about what Salon Builders is, and I know what it do. And Dominique mentioned that she have Booksy. So it's like having Schedulicity and having a Salon Builders is like Booksy next level. I'm gonna put it that way because there's a,
Right.
like you said, you have Style Seed, you have all these other platforms that stylists are using, but it's the next level. And a lot of these platforms, I'm gonna do say this too, Dominique. A lot of these platforms do offer higher tier services in there, but we don't pay for those services. So
Right.
which means we're using the lower tier, like we're using the base minimum. We're just putting in the
Mhm.
appointments. We're allowing it to accept payments. We're allowing it to accept our deposits. and we may allow it to do like projections and stuff like that. So you're not using it to the fullest, where you're able to put in your retail and able to put in gift cards, and you're able to send newsletters, and you'll be able to track each customer's spending. That's like next level, and that's what Lisa's referring to when we're talking about using Schedulicity and using the salon builders. We're not just talking about just a simple booking system, because I could run you a list of simple booking systems, but they all have that next level that they offer, and we're paying like the lower tier, and we're not expanding for it to do everything in our business. So if you're selling retail and you're not using that platform to keep account of how many retail you have on hand, if you can put into the system, if you have 10 shampoos and you start to sell it, the system can notify you when you get down to 3 to reorder. That's the part of the systems that we're not using. And then at the end of the year, like you mentioned, you get detailed reports. You can even schedule your reports for at the end of every month and every quarter, so that you can see how you're doing and able to adjust your projections. So Dominique, thank you for putting that in. And I just wanted to clarify a little bit on the difference, because I know everyone's going to say, well, I already got a system, I'm using a system, but you're not using it to the max. You're paying the $25, $40 in bottom tier, and that's it.
One other thing that I do want to add is salon builders also have a system built in for e-commerce. So if you're trying to sell online,
Right.
You can use that particular company to do your e-commerce. Now, I also have I have a quite a few things that I'm using to help run my businesses, because I have more than one.
Right.
I also use Shopify, which I absolutely love. Shopify is so detailed, but you're
Yes.
gonna have to pay for it.
Yes.
Everything that you need to run your e-commerce website. Now, I absolutely love Shopify. It is so detailed down to the last person that visited your website,
Right.
how long they stayed on your website, what all they put in your in what they took out of the cart. They send follow-ups. Hey, you forgot you left something in your
Right.
cart.
Right.
They do 4 or 5 times to help to help you
Increase your
get that
sales.
sale
Yes.
that you need. So, you know,
Yes. I love it. Yes. And like you mentioned, I'm going to reiterate that. Like you mentioned, these platforms have extensive levels of it,
very
and we
expensive.
don't use those levels. That's kind of where we're going with this. So not just using the the bottom tier level, where you could just input appointments, collect the money, and just keep it using. And then a lot of times, some of us aren't even using it to collect the payments from the consumer. We're just using it to take the deposits, and we're getting the rest of our money in cash. And if you don't
That's
go back into the system to put the cash total in there, at the end of the week, the system is only going to count those $20 or $25 that it see. It's not going to count the fact that you did this $200 service, or you did this $300 service, and at the end of the week you could have made $2,000, but we got cash running around, and
and you don't know. You don't know what
you
you've
should,
made, which is an absolute
because
no-no.
that cash, you could easily say, you know what, like you said, you have children, I have children, you got to grab dinner when you get out of the salon. You're going to stop somewhere, you're going to use that cash, and you're going to pick up some dinner, and you're going to keep it moving. You're going to write down the numbers later on and mathematically calculate it for them. But if you use your system to the fullest, it's going to automatically do these numbers for you. I'm a huge fan of, Lisa, back me up on this, right? I'm a huge fan of not counting the dollars. I like to count my coins.
Right.
Right. So that 55 cent, I'm counting that too. I'm not going to round. I'm not going to just throw that 55 cent away. I need to add that,
You need
because
to add that in there.
exactly, those 55
I
cent
don't
turn into whole
allow
dollars.
I don't allow clients to give me cash, because I need to know every dime I'm making. You know, I need to know what tax bracket I'm in. I need to know, if you're not calculating every single cent that you're making, you don't know how well you're doing. You
Right.
don't know how bad you're doing. You
Right.
don't know what to change. You don't know what not to change. You don't really know what direction you need to go in. You know, if you have to have a dollar goal, you have to set a goal saying, I want to make $500 a week. But if you're taking cash and you're not putting it, if you're spending it before you can deposit it into the bank, then you don't know what you're making. You're not, I'm going to say, you're not working to your full potential. You're not sitting down and doing your books properly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I say you have to have a system in place, whether you're a one person salon or whether you're a 20 chair salon. You have to have that. You have to have a booking system and a system in place in order for you to be successful.
Yes, yes, I love that. So Lisa put it nicely. I'ma just say it. You cheating yourself.
Yeah, you are
You
cheating
you
yourself.
cheating yourself. So
Look, so I'm trying to stay focused and stay on track because there's so much more I can say.
yeah,
So I'm just
yeah.
trying to stay focused.
Thank you, and I appreciate it.
Stay
So
focused with the question.
she gave you the long, the long. You cheating. Stop cheating yourself. Count your coins now. Stop cheating yourself. Put it into the system so that you can see exactly how much you make. Right. Don't
Right.
take a trip to you collected $500 in cash in your pocket. You stopped at the grocery store. You spent about $100, and you only deposit $400, and that $100 is literally untraceable. You're cheating yourself.
And
Point
then
blank.
you say, "Oh, I'll make it back tomorrow."
Yeah, but you're gonna spend it
You
again
won't make that
tomorrow.
back tomorrow. I hate when
Right.
clients, when stylists say that. You will not make what you spent back the next day or
Right.
by the weekend. Once you spend it, it is gone.
It's
You
gone.
cannot make
It
it
wasn't
back.
yours to spend to begin with. It belonged to the
Right.
business. It didn't belong to you.
It belongs to the business.
Exactly. So Desiree mentioned, she said she have Style Seat and that they do that, and she's not sure whether they have retail though. So Desiree, we recommend that you check into Style Seat a little bit more and see if you're able to tally your retail in there. If you are able to add a service, then you are able to add a product. I'm gonna say that.
Right.
If you could input a service, if you could go in and say shampoo and style $25, you can say shampoo and conditioner $25. If you could put in a service, you can put in a retail. So check out your back end, Desiree. That was a great question and see how you can work that out. Dominique also mentioned, she said, so salon builders can be used with so salon builders, can it be used with your booking site? I'm gonna rephrase that because that sounds like what she's saying. Um, Salon Builders is the booking site. Am I correct, Lisa?
Yes, it's a website company and a booking system. You can now. What I have done was I do have Schedulicity attached to my website.
Mm-hmm.
So there, the way I set mine up is because I didn't want to change. I have over, I want to say over about 1,500 clients' information in there, and I didn't want to go to another booking system. So what I did was I just integrated the two. I
Mm-hmm.
just took Schedulicity and attached it to my website. So
Okay.
when you go on there, you can just click on book an appointment. As soon as you go on there, that's what you see
Mm-hmm.
because clients have been with us for a very long time. They don't want to go through the website. They just want to click the book button and that's it. But yes, you can. Um, what I would suggest you do is to go and play around with it, check it out, see what
Right.
they have to offer. And if you're interested, you can call one of their technicians and their technicians will set that up for you.
Great, great. Thank you for sharing that. That was a wonderful question, Jay. It's always good to look around and play with it. Another suggestion, if they have a free trial, go ahead on and sign up for the free trial and play around with it yourself. If it's to your liking, then go ahead on with it. Usually some trials is like 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, 30 days. Go ahead on and get the trial. Play around with it and see whether it works for you. Like you mentioned, call a tech and see how it can work out for you. It's no harm in go ahead on and signing up for it and see what it do. I've signed up for plenty of things and I'm like, nope, don't like that. And I've canceled it. Nope, can't stand that. Canceled it. Oh, ooh, I like this one. How much it costs again? Okay, this is the one I'm gonna go with. So go ahead on and try out some different ones and see which one actually works for you. But the thing that we're saying is that when you have these platforms, use them to the fullest. Don't just use that lower tier and think that everything is gonna work out for you. So use it to the fullest. You're paying for it, you might as well pay a little bit more and have it do everything for you. So those are great questions, guys, that you're sharing. Don't forget to give us the thumbs up. Keep on tapping that screen and give us the hearts. We want to be able to continue to answer your questions tonight. So we're gonna wrap around a little bit, and we have some ones popping up in the chat, but we want to know about the no snag technique. Tell us what is that? Cause I got some strings hanging. You talking about am I snagging myself on a hang? What is it?
Okay, so the no snag technique, I created that technique back in 2014. I did a class of maybe about 200 people. It was my first time introducing it, and it just took off. So what this no snag technique is I teach you how to, when you're doing your hair, so when you're doing your hair extensions, I teach you how to hide the thread where you cannot see the thread on the top of the weft.
Hmm.
So when you have clients, so you know how you have your paddle brush or your detangling brush, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
clients go in and brush against the wefts, and then the thread pulls, and then your whole trap come loose and all of that. Well, I teach
Right.
stylists how to go in and put the thread in a position to where the thread is not coming loose when the client when
Snagging on the brush.
so I was like, I need to think of a name for it. And one of my friends, he was like, well, I can't snag the thread. I was like, we're going to name it the no snag technique. And I taught that technique for many, many years. And people loved it. So now they have me as the creator of the no snag technique.
I love it. I was like, what was it? Come on. I gotta find this word. As you were saying it, I was like, there you go, right? Yep. So my brush is not gonna snag on this thread. A lot of
Yes.
time people
So,
will pop that thread too, and then this little dangling and flapping. I love that.
right.
Yeah.
So my thing is that your weave should look just as good on the inside as it does on the outside. So
Right.
you know how you, if you've ever had a sew in before, it looks really good on the outside, but once a person get in there and take it out, you have thread just everywhere. It's either too
Mm-hmm.
much thread, not the right type of thread,
Mm-hmm.
and you know the hair is just a mess. You have all this thread wrapped around the hair and the extensions, which is totally not good for the hair. So
Right.
I teach um, during the process of me teaching the no snag technique, I also teach them stitching techniques
Okay.
to that in the right type of threads you should be using on hair extensions so it doesn't cut against the grain of the hair.
Oh wow.
So that way you have less shedding and definitely with the no snag technique you have less shedding, um, less friction going against the braids and your hair.
Oh, that is amazing. Okay, so this technique, like this is still available, right? Like we still teaching this, you
Yes,
know?
we still teaching
Okay.
it. I don't promote it as much as I used to.
Okay.
But yes, people still call me for that technique. It's on YouTube. My YouTube, I think it still has like over 1 million views. It's on Instagram. I taught that class with Terrence Davison, which is uh, Nicki Minaj,
Mm-hmm.
former stylist,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a pretty popular technique, and I've written manuals on it and all of that, and you know, a lot of the students, cosmetology students, was definitely interested because they had never seen it before.
Right.
So it's one of those techniques. It's a challenge, and the main reason why I created that is because when you get new clients, you get tired of seeing stylists half stepping when it comes to technique, and they're charging these ladies $400 and $500,
Mm-hmm.
you know, services. But when you look on the inside of their weave, it's just absolutely horrible.
Look
And
like
I
four or
said,
five
well,
dollars. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I've been sewing since I was 5 years old. I was like, I'm going to take some of those same techniques my mother taught me
Mm-hmm.
from sewing machine, from sewing to a sewing machine. I want to be able to hand stitch like I'm using a sewing machine.
Right.
And I just perfected my craft and I kept working at it. And I said, well, I think I got it down pat now. I want to introduce this to some clients and to some stylists, and
Mm-hmm.
it just took off. So now I'm the creator of the no snag technique.
Wow, that
Um,
is awesome.
yeah.
I love that. So we could go to your website. You said it's on Instagram. We're gonna get into all those links a little later because we gotta know, right? Y'all gotta know. Go ahead on and hit that thumbs up because y'all like, I saw it. I'm pretty sure those light bulbs went off at the same time when you said, and you take the brush, and I was like, wait a minute, it's snags. So y'all go ahead
That
on and hit that thumbs up.
absolutely does.
Yes, because we're gonna need that. We're gonna need all the website information and stuff like that later so that we can go ahead on and learn these new techniques. I don't do a lot of sewings myself, but I want to learn that. You may inspire me to start back up again because I was like, this thread business is okay. Let me use the thread for something else. I do a lot of the braidless with the thread though, so but I like that. I'm interested in that. So y'all thumbs up. Okay, here it is. Y'all want to know more about the no snag? We need the location or how to take the class. We need the manuals. We need all of that. I need the number 2 in the chats. So number 2 in the chats is going to get you more information about the no snag technique. So we got to drop our numbers in there because we wanted to know about it. So we put a number 1 in there earlier because we need to know about it. Now we need a number 2 in there because now we need to know how we can get this training, how we can get the manuals so that we can start learning it. Grab you a mannequin, grab you a daughter, a niece, or somebody that you can practice on before you get to the client. You know you got to practice somewhere. The mannequin, her head don't move. You know her scalp don't move, so she's not really a good choice. You do her first, but then you got to get a real somebody who meet me moving. That's what you really. Don't laugh at me. It's the truth. You can't really practice on a mannequin. I'm like, their head don't move. Their ears is stiff. You know, we be poking. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone. But however, put a number 2 in the comments so that we can get more information, more manuals and details on how to learn about the no snag technique. Now, we have this vitamin. I want to talk about this vitamin. What is it's a vitamin called Is That Hair? What made you come up with this name for that?
So, the name of the vitamin is called Is That Your Real Hair?
Okay.
I came up with that particular name because whenever I'm not wearing my extensions and I go to work, all of my clients are asking, is that your real hair? Oh no, that's a weave. Or I have another stylist, her hair is like super long. And they're like, is that her real hair? And you know, we just hear that a lot around the salon. I have clients that I've been growing their hair out for some years. And when other clients see it, they're like, is that her real hair? So I was like, you know, I've been working on this hair vitamin probably for about 7 or 8 years. And I said, I think I have the perfect name. So I created a company called Strawberry Bundles.
Okay.
And it's for women that wear hair extensions. We have very good quality hair extensions. And at a very affordable prices. Not only that, we have hair vitamins that I help create. We have hair oil, which is a strawberry fusion oil. It smells awesome, which I help create. And then, of course, we have the edge control that stimulates your scalp to help you grow your edges back. Um, but that's what pretty much made me. I wanted to give something to women that, you know, I see alopecia on the rise in our community, with African American women, and we don't know what to do. We don't know how to control it. We want to grow our hair, but a lot of us just stick with hair weaving because we think that we can't grow our hair, which is not true.
Right.
So I was, you know, I have to create something, you know, for the women that I deal with on a daily basis to help them grow their hair. One thing I do love about my hair vitamin, it not only grows your hair, it boosts your metabolism. So, you know, when you have the proper nutrition and a healthy scalp along with the hair care regimen, such as a vitamin, you properly oiling your scalp, making sure your pores are not clogged, your hair can grow. So I wanted to create something that I could leave behind. And the cells, I was at first I was taking it slow. I was like, well, I don't want too many people to know that I actually created a hair vitamin. And when my clients saw it on the shelf, they was like, hey, what is that? And I'm like, oh, well, remember I told you some time ago I was creating a vitamin. This is it. So I have tons of pictures of clients that have grown their hair out. I'm not advertising it because I want to do an infomercial to let people actually see that, hey, this works.
Okay.
Um, Right now, I'm currently working a deal with Whole Foods. I've been trying to make sure that that deal is properly structured before I just announce it, but there you go. I just announced it.
Oops.
So yeah, oops. So we
We
are
we
we are
won't say
currently on a
nothing.
deal right now. Um, and I'm super excited because this vitamin is it's actually it works. It's growing the women hair back. I'm not making no guarantees on alopecia because that's an autoimmune system
Mm-hmm.
disease, but I do have some clients that have alopecia and they are swearing that, hey, I think that my nutrition is a problem when it comes to my hair. So
Right.
we're just doing a lot of documentation right now.
Mm-hmm.
um, it's not proven that hair vitamins can grow your hair back with alopecia, but if you have the right combination
Mm-hmm.
to help, women with autoimmune systems, we can try to help fight alopecia.
Right.
But
Right.
you, so that is my goal is to try to help us as African American women, anyone that's suffering with alopecia.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many different forms of alopecia. You could have because you're wearing extensions and you won't let your hair and your scalp rest.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you have to let your scalp breathe. You have to get that oxygen you need to your scalp in order for your hair to grow. So, protective styles are fine, but my goal is to, if I'm doing your hair, I want you to one day to be able to come out of your weave
Mm-hmm.
with a head hair. That is my main goal. It's a protective style. It's not a lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. A forever style. Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so now we know who Strawberry Bundles is. We know more about a vitamin. We're not gonna say what the name is no more. We were privy to that information, so thank you for sharing that. Everybody, be quiet. We never heard of it. We want the deal to go
So
through.
I'm already selling it.
Okay.
You can. It's on the internet. It's
Oh,
on my page.
okay, okay. So how can we get it? We have a website.
Yes, it's strawberrybundles.com.
Okay.
The only thing I didn't talk about was me putting it on the market through Whole Foods.
Okay.
That was on pause until it actually happens.
Okay, well
But
we gonna wait. Yeah, we won't say nothing about that. Y'all hit the thumbs up right now. Show us some love because it's going to Whole Foods. We gonna get it
and
out
many,
of
many
Whole
more
Foods.
stores, and
Yes.
many, we're trying to get it in many, many more
Some fresh
stores.
markets, some what's the other ones? Some Trader Joe's, some other that
Yeah,
we gonna put it in all of that. So we gonna say it's there so that we can go and pick it up. But for right now,
that's
we gonna go to
right.
strawberrybundles.com. And the
And
minute
you can
y'all
pick it
miss,
up.
y'all can't remember, just as you are moseying up and down the aisles of Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or Fresh Markets or all these other stores, make sure y'all check the vitamin aisle and be like, you know what? I heard of that before. Let me grab a bottle. Take a photo. Take a photo. Take that little selfie. Y'all know how we do. Take that little selfie and send it back and be like, hey girl, I seen it in the store. We just going in the future and we gonna put it out there right now and say we see it. So that is about our hairline. So how can are you offering any other classes at the moment? Do you have any online trainings that we can participate in?
Yes, currently I am working on an online training class to teach hairstylists how to structure their business.
Okay.
Once that's done, I will definitely put that up because of what we're dealing with right now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stylists are realizing their business is not structured properly, so they can't get the help that they need. So we're currently working on it right now. So once that is available, I will definitely put it up.
Okay, awesome. So we'll look forward to that. So give us your Instagram. How can we connect to you through Instagram, through Facebook? We have the website Strawberry Bundles. Is there another website that we can get in contact with you with through?
Yes, you can also look up my salon called HoustonGlamGeeks.com. You can go on there. You can reach me on there. You can also find me on Instagram. I'm under the Weave Master, Weave Master. You can look me up there also.
Okay, that is awesome. So we're gonna reach out to you because we gotta get to the strawberrybundles.com so we can get us some medicines and things like some why am I saying medicines? I don't know. because it's a medicine, and I guess I'm foreseeing that it's gonna fix stuff. It's a medicine, just put that out there, right? Just there we go. So we're going to head on over to strawberrybundles.com. We're going to connect with you through Facebook and show up on Instagram. And if you guys are in Houston, be sure to just swing by Houston Glam Geeks and be like, hey, girl, hey, see you on the internet, and keep it moving. Remember, we can always say hi to people. We can always reach out to people. And if you guys are looking for a mentor, you don't know where to look, you saw it here first again. So head on over to her salon is in Houston, and it's called Houston Glam Geeks. So if you're in the Houston area, you can always reach out to her or just put it in a Google. I'm pretty sure she comes up in a Google. Now, any well-established salon, come up in Google, or put it in your maps. Tell maps to find Houston Glam Geeks near me. I like doing that because it gives you specific and it gives you straight directions. You don't have to worry about, going through the list or anything like that. So if you're in Houston, stop in and be like, hey, girl, hey, saw you. You my mentor. Yeah. And keep it moving. Right. You ain't even got to say nothing, because if we're looking for mentors, you're looking for somebody to follow. Lisa is a great person to follow. And if you like just an introvert, you like, I don't know whether she's going to like me or not, just keep following her secretly. I'm pretty sure she'd be okay with that, knowing that she's poured into your success. You ain't even got to say nothing. Just, like a photo and keep it moving. Like a photo and keep it moving. So, Lisa, is there any last words that you have for us or anything else that you want to share with us tonight?
Well, I just want to encourage the stylists. I know we're all going through a rough time right now, but just keep the faith, keep praying, keep watching, and, just know that God is with us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for taking the time out tonight to come in to give us some information, to give us some tricks, some tips, and yes, give us some strategies that we can use in order to connect with others and get our business together so that we can start moving forward in our journey of success. So thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, as always, Build Your Salon Business Talk airs every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we have our special guests on sharing information with you. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Don't forget to hit that share button and help another fellow stylist out there who may be struggling, who need to get over a hurdle. And she go be like, you know what? I watched this video on such and such page. I don't even know, but thank you that it really helped. Don't be afraid to reach out to another stylist who looks like she's needing a little help, who's having a little difficult time, and pull us up, because we're all in this together. We are an organization. Even though you run your salon individually, even though you are an individual stylist, we are a group of people who come together as a professionalism. This is a business, and we're in this business as a whole. So along your journey through this, sometimes reach back. Grab some stylists and say, listen, shake her up real good and give her a piece of advice, knowing that you pour into someone else's business because someone else is pouring into your business. Build Your Salon Business Talk, once again, airs every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where myself, your host, ElishaMonique, is here with special guests giving you tips and tricks that you can use in order to grow your beauty business successfully. And as I mentioned earlier, you can always join the Salon Business Blueprint Club. It's a monthly membership club where you have access to a library of courses that's going to help you through your salon journey. You have access through documents, you have live trainings, and you have our own community forum right there on the platform, where I myself is your coach. You can always reach out for assistance at any time. So head on over to buildyoursalonbusiness.com, buildyoursalonbusiness.com for more information about the membership club. And until next Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know the deal. I'll talk to you soon.